Okay, I've ordered a magnetic NVMe SSD case. It's identical to the cases, which I also have having come in, and from the source. It's like this was only like $20. The cases was about $30-40. So we'll see how well they work. And what's nice about these units, you can also use it as a backup device when you're not using it on your phone. Let's take a look. Okay, I did a speed test, and I basically use every type of cable. The one that came with it, one of my 3 gen, or what should I call it? The 3 gigabyte and the 20 gigabyte. And this was AFS, Apple File System speed, which of course would be slower. And then I'm going to format it to exFAT, and then I'll show you the difference in speed in the next video. Okay, I went ahead and formatted this to exFAT, and this is the speed. From what I understand, using it on the iPhone storage or recording, most people recommend exFAT. It does make a difference in speed, there's no question about it. Okay, I used this application on my iPhone 17 Pro Max. It's an old USB speed test, and which was free, and then this test, which was a couple of dollars, which I paid for, and just to see what results. And it tells me that I can use any of the Apple formats. It's all fast enough. Just keep in mind this is megabytes, not megabits. So multiply that by 8 times or whatever. And yeah, so, and the next one. Okay, this is another one. 1578 megabytes. Yeah, it varies. 742. Yeah, they're very old. I think they've been out a long time, never been updated. So who knows how well it will work. But then again, I went and recorded the maximum file possible in a video format, and I had set it up so that if there was a frame drop, I would get a beep. Never happened. Took a look at what I recorded. It looked good. I'm not planning to use ProRes, the top of this quality, but it'll be there to put my pictures if my iPhone gets full. I did some testing. This is my iPhone 17 Pro. I verified this cable is the correct cable. In fact, it's a 40. Yeah. I used faster cables, the 10 and 20 and Thunderbolt 5. Yeah, all the speeds was maximizing. However, it doesn't really like AFS. You have to use exFAT. The speed is way lower. Just zooming in on that. And I just borrowed my Samsung Evo, the 2 terabyte. And no problem running it. I recorded large files, like 16 gigabytes, in about 30 seconds or so, but I have it set up that if there was a frame drop, I would get a beep. No beep. I'll take a look at it and show you some of the results and what it does. So for $21, it looks like it's going to work. I'd be curious to compare this to the case. It comes with terminal shrink. Apparently, they just put it on the edge. It's different from what I'm using there. Has all the instructions, how you use exFAT. Cable is good. Shows you how to put it together. It's not as quick as the cases, because you got to use a screwdriver, a couple screws. That's basically it. So, documentation is okay, can't complain. Okay, in order to take the cover, there's a screw there you gotta take out. Very small key. Take a closer look here. There's the screw right there. Okay, I'm gonna take this out, put it back in my other unit. Okay, this is without the SD card inserted, so you know what it looks like on the inside. So far, I can't find anything negative, but it'll be interesting to compare it to a cases one that I'm waiting for. Okay, this is the Blueendless. I'll give you a link and the description. The important information here: input 5 volts, 3 amps. So I use a 2 terabyte Samsung, no problem. Some of the units take more than 3 amps. I'll put 5 volts, 1 amp. So voltage and amperage, it meets the specs. So it should work really good. And from the testing, it seems to be the case. Okay, here's the description of the contents, what this unit specs are, generally speaking. And I took a short, close look at some of the icons in the box, providing some more information. Okay, there you go. So far, all is good. Okay, this is what I paid, $14.80. Converted to Canadian fund, it was something like $21. And because it was a couple days late, he gave me a couple dollars credit on top of that. If you're interested, I can put the link in one of the comments there. If you haven't done so, it would be appreciated. Please subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day.